Hi, this is Eben Freeman at Tailor Bar and Restaurant down in Soho. I want to show you some of the glassware that you might want to stock your home bar with. First, we have a highball glass or a Collins glass, so named because highballs and Collinses were served in it. Around 10 ounces is good. You also might want to pick up a glass that's a little larger for drinks like zombies and things with lots of spirits and juices on it, and maybe something decorative for the home bar. In the restaurant, we tend to use things that are utilitarian, so you might at home want to get things that are a little bit more decorative. You'll also want what's called a rocks glass or an old-fashioned or really a double old-fashioned glass. They've sort of become the same glass in most restaurants. And again, at home I like to get myself some nice lead crystal cut glasses. You can serve straight up spirits in that and also a number of cocktails. Then you might want to get a martini glass. This is a 7-ounce martini glass, which is a little bit large, but what's happened really during the 80s and 90s is martini glasses became huge, 10 ounces like this. That certainly was the end of the 4 martini lunch. As a reaction to that, today a lot of cocktail bars are serving their cocktails smaller so that people actually drink them when they're still cold and have a variety of cocktails instead of sitting down with a punch bowl like this. This is a coupe glass used in a lot of classic cocktail bars in New York City. It's called a Marie Antoinette coupe, so named because it was supposedly made so that it fit perfectly over Marie Antoinette's breast. Perhaps a better endowed Marie Antoinette would use a larger coupe, such as this one that I found with these beautiful braided glass down through the middle. Again, something at home that you could use. It's a little more decorative. You probably have these at home already, but this is something that you can serve cocktails in. This is a simple champagne flute. This is a curious little glass. This is a port or a sherry glass in which you're able to serve just an ounce in. Again, this is usually used just for straight spirits, but there are some small cocktails or sort of fancier way of doing shots is to put it in a glass like this. Another glass that you don't necessarily need, but I think is nice and decorative, just something interesting and unusual to have in the house. This is a stemless glass that I think is nice to do certain cocktails in, makes them look very delicate. I like to put stronger flavored things in this. You can also use this as a mini snifter around the house as well. Finally, you've got a shot glass like this. Again, you may not use a lot of these when making cocktails, but you can make pousse cafés in these and different things, and it also can be used as a measure, so it's a good thing to have around. A glass which you don't really need to have, but I think is nice to have around the house, is something to serve cordials in. There's a difference between cordials and liqueurs. Cordials are usually a bit sweeter and of a lower alcohol content. I also like to put cocktails in these because I think they look pretty as well. So I think this is a pretty versatile glass. It also replaces the snifter. I personally am not a big fan of drinking anything out of a glass like this, and I really think this doesn't serve cognacs very well. If you go to the cognac region, what they drink cognac out of is actually closer in size and shape to this glass. So I prefer to use this one than a snifter. So that's an idea of the different type of glasses you can get to outfit your bar. Again, you don't need all of them. It's really what your purposes are. If you're only making certain cocktails, you only need that certain glass. But this is at least a look at some of the glasses that you can outfit your home bar with.